Recently, we got some devastating news that Ja Morant is going to be out for the season with a shoulder injury. So I think that means the Grizzlies season is over. They're 13-23 right now. They were starting to turn things around after Ja returned, but with no Ja, I just don't see a way that they even make the play-in tournament. So today, I'm going to try to win them a championship this season without Ja Morant. This is going to be a huge challenge, and it's really going to test my rebuilding skills. I'm going to lock in, though, and do everything I can to build a championship contender. So the first thing I want to do is trade Jaren Jackson for a number one scoring option type of player. The two guys who I'm seeing who I might go for are Paul George. You've also got Jalen Brunson as an option, but I'll never forget that hopping game. He was terrible. So we're going to take Jamal Murray and Aaron Gordon. Murray's going to come in and be an incredible scoring option, and Aaron Gordon realistically is a guy that we're going to look to flip. I'm hoping we can get somebody around an 85. You see Nick Claxton, that's not a bad option for us here. I think he's the guy I'm going to go with. I also see Chris Middleton, good wing player, but in that trade for Nick Claxton, I also got Dorian Finney-Smith. He's got some decent trade value, so we could look to flip him down the line as well. So I'm thinking we take Bane and DFS and another first. Now, we're kind of running through our first quick, but don't worry about that. I'll go get some more if we need to. DeJounte Murray, you see Bam Adebayo. Bam might be our guy here. I mean, an elite big man who's going to hold it down defensively, play make at a high level. Yeah, we're going to go get Bam Adebayo. We also get Caleb Martin in this one. I like that as well. So now we're kind of big in the front court. We got Clax and we got Bam Adebayo. I don't think we necessarily need both of those players. So I'm going to look for another trade. I see J-Dub. I see Jalen Duren. But keep in mind, we're trading an 85 overall player. So ideally, I'd like somebody around the same overall as him. And it doesn't look like we're finding that right now. Also, I'm going to remove Brandon Clark and also Steven Adams injuries so that I can trade them. In real life, you're allowed to trade injured players, but in 2K, you can't. So I feel like it's fair for me to remove these injuries so that I can move these guys to another team. Oh yeah, today was my first day back at college, man. And after an incredible, restful break, I mean, would I call it restful? I mean, I was doing stuff, but not as much stuff as I'm going to be doing now. It was definitely a culture shock, bro, coming back and realizing, oh no, I have to do more work. And maybe that's a lazy mentality thing for me, but oh man, I do not want to be there. I'm not going to lie to you. It might be a little rough, but we'll get through it. And once I get in a groove like I was in before, the break hit and everything, and then I started chilling, I think that everything will be good to go and I won't have too much to worry about. It doesn't seem like my classes are going to be too crazy hard, which I'm very grateful for because, I'm trying to keep up at least close to daily uploads on both channels. That's always the goal, trying to be consistent with that, trying to keep up my gym schedule. So, keeping up with all those things at once can be kind of difficult. Also, I don't know why. Maybe I enjoy living life on hard mode or something, but I want to start doing 1,000 calf raises a day because I posted a tweet about it. I saw this thing about how Shaq did 1,000 calf raises a day and it helped him jump like a lot higher. Now, I probably wouldn't do it every day, maybe every other day, just because, I feel like your body needs some rest to really get reap the benefits of doing all that exercise. But I was thinking about starting to do that just because, I don't know, it'd be a fun challenge and, it'd be cool to dunk one day. Let's go get Lauri Markkanen and Walker Kessler in this trade. I think that Lauri can be a piece we hold on to, but if I take Lauri in a first, I'd be shocked if Paul George doesn't pop up. Well, I guess I'm shocked because Paul George did not pop up. He's always a guy who I'm looking for in these rebuilds. He can just be a good piece for you. He's Paul George. Do I really need to say too much more? Where's Paul, though? That video is, Hall of Fame video, bro. I can't believe he put on that Halloween costume. I feel like he had to know that, the first time he had a bad game, he was going to get cooked. It was like that video where Klay Thompson picked up the phone and he was speaking Chinese. But I haven't really seen that many people use that video as much as I would have thought. You know what? We'll take on Wiggins' sorry contract for for a first round pick. I don't mind doing that because I feel like if I flip wigs, somebody will be dumb enough to at least throw me like an expiring deal or something. Maybe I'm wrong. You know what? Yeah, Devontae Graham's fine because we can flip Vontae probably pretty easily. But I don't know about y'all. The only thing is the first week of like schooling and stuff, they low-key clickbait you, because you're just starting, right? So they don't want to, pile it on too early. You're still trying to get your books or whatever, get your schedule sorted out. You might not even stay in that class for the whole semester or whatever. You might drop the class. You might change things around, right? So they don't want to go too crazy on you. But that's where I made my mistake the first semester. Now I'm realizing this first week where they're chilling on you, that's the time where you lock in crazy. Because if you're locked this first week, right, you lock in really hard, then you'll get ahead on some of the work for later when they actually start ramping things up. It's like regular season Jimmy Butler versus playoff Jimmy Butler, if that makes sense. I feel like that's a perfect comparison. Jimmy Butler, he doesn't care about the regular season for real, but as soon as the playoffs come around, bro just starts tryharding. So yeah, that's the parallel I draw there. That's the comparison. Oh my goodness, his name has so many letters. That is insane. Wow. Anyway, man, yeah, that's the comparison I make. So if any of y'all are going into college next year or going into college in a couple years, take that advice for your freshman, like first semester when you're first starting, bro. Lock in that first little bit because it'll help you so much. Because I feel like freshmen and everything. That's the year where you're kind of learning the ropes and everything. You're a rookie, if you will. If we're trying to do NBA comparisons, Mikal Bridges and Cam Thomas. Okay. I mean, we could also get Cat, but I mean, that's Mikal and CT. I want Cam Thomas on my team. That's really why I'm doing this. I want Cam Thomas on my team. He can be a walking bucket for us. And then Mikal Bridges, he's a guy who we probably flip for somebody else because the 2K sim doesn't like him. Is BI our guy? No, he isn't because they want me to trade our guy, what's his name? Cam Thomas. But Jalen Brunson's definitely our guy. Welcome to the team. JB's been all over the trade finder. I didn't pull the trigger until just now. I think what we'll do is run Jamal Murray at the 2 guard, have JB at the 1. Bam's going to be our 5, and then we don't have any of our other starters, to be honest with y'all. I need some better starters. Walker Kessler can come off the bench. So can Cam Thomas. That'll be fine. I'll also have Caleb Martin come off the bench. But we need some starters. But now I'm thinking, who am I going to trade for those starters if I want to keep all those other guys as bench players? We might be in a real pickle right now. See, this is the problem when your guy Ja Morant, who's making $34 million, that's a lot of millions, he goes ahead and gets injured. You're at I can't speak. You're at a point. What? I just need to pause the recording, bro. You're at a crossroads, if you will. You don't necessarily have the trade assets to go out and make enough improvements to be good without him because he's your star player. He's taking up so much of your money that it's going to be very hard to be good. Why was that so difficult for me to say? I don't know. But I need a good 2-for-1 trade here. Like, I need something crazy for Bam and Walker Kessler, and that trade's just not popping up. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I need to figure out a plan of action. After thinking about it for approximately 32 seconds, I think what I'm going to do is go to free agency, pick up some players. Not this guy, though. We can pick up like Jay Weezy, right? We go sign John Wall, and then boom, we take John Wall, throw him in the trade finder. Somebody's giving me a first-round pick for John Wall. Let's be honest. Do y'all think John Wall should still be in the league? Let me know in the comment section. Personally, I don't really know. I mean, the thing is, it's tough because there's these guys who they've done great things throughout their career, but the issue is they're just not that player anymore. The injury sapped John Wall of the athleticism, of some of that burst that he used to have. And I mean, let's not discredit the guy. He went years without playing basketball and then went and played the highest level of basketball and was able to continue doing that for a couple years. So it's no slight to John Wall by any means. He did incredible things, reached super crazy heights as an NBA player. He was great, right? But the issue is the injuries just hurt him. It's like Kemba, right? People are talking about, Kemba's struggling in the EuroLeague now. now. Well, that's not necessarily surprising because you've seen the trajectory his career has gone on. And it's not like, bro, I feel like there's this stigma with going overseas, right? Where guys who are really good players go overseas and they think, oh, he fell off, like Kemba, right? Kemba falls off and they're like, oh, he's going to go overseas and average 40. No, he isn't. No, he isn't. I promise you he's not going to. Let's be realistic here and let's think about this. He's not going to be able to do that. The athleticism is gone, and these overseas leagues, they're comp. It's not like these guys are your local middle school team. They can really hoop. Ooh, Drew Holiday. Speaking of hoopers, we'll get Drew Holiday on the team. I need somebody else to be a star for this squad. Is Drew Holiday our guy? Probably not, because we have too much guard play. We need some more wing play on the squad, and it doesn't look like anybody's offering me any good wings for Drew Holiday, which is frustrating. We could get Kyle Kuzma, but I don't want to trade Caleb Martin. We could get Brad Beal, but again, I don't want to trade Caleb Martin. So it looks like for now we're holding on to Drew Holiday. I knew this was going to be a tough rebuild going into it. Like, this was going to be a one where I really have to take my time with all the trades. This process is pretty difficult, and it requires a lot of patience. And patience I do not have because, Skibbity toilet videos and Fortnite gameplay or Subway Surfers gameplay is getting shoved across my screen every 3 seconds. But nah, I've never been a TikTok user, to be honest with y'all. Like, as much as I joke about the Gen Z attention span, I've never been a TikTok user. Now, you could argue that me being a Twitter user is even worse, which, we can have that argument. But I like being on Twitter because, like, NBA news and stuff. That's how I justify my crippling Twitter addiction. But, or like, let's say I'm doing some schoolwork or something, right? It's always nice to have my phone there if I want to take a brain break or something, and then a brain break turns to me scrolling through Twitter for about 25 minutes, which might not be the most productive, but I'm sorry, I'm not like your favorite productivity YouTuber that wakes up at 5 a.m. and then records himself in the Target parking lot going to get groceries and stuff. Bro, y'all know exactly the dude I'm talking about. Dude who was standing in front of his TV clapping, watching the Celtics game or whatever. Bro, okay, hold on. This might be a hot take. Let me remove Derrick Rose's injury so I can trade him as well. But this might be a hot take, all right? This might be a crazy hot take. But I think that there's nothing wrong with what bro was doing. I'm going to be honest with you. There's YouTubers, and some of y'all might watch these YouTubers, and I'm not trying to start beef with anybody, but there is YouTubers who will go out and ruin people's day and call it content. This guy is literally going to Target, buying some food or going about his day. He's like hanging out with his daughter, being a W father, and people are like, oh, this guy, he's weird or whatever, because he sets up his tripod in the Walmart park or in the Target parking lot. Sure, it's not what I would do with my time, but am I going to be that mad that some guy's setting up his tripod to record himself park 4 times? No. Guess what? Bro's probably getting bans off setting up his tripod to park his car. So he's doing fine. And I don't really get like the whole thing of, oh, let's make fun of this dude because he does this. And what's crazy is, hold on. What's crazy is, on Twitter, there'll be these accounts tweeting about it, right? And I'm pretty sure some of these guys tweet for a living, which is fine. Again, I'm not judging anybody's career path. I sit here and make YouTube videos and go to school. That's all I do. I'm not judging anybody. But it'll be these people, right, who sit there and tweet on Twitter for, like, some of them who are probably doing this for a living, right? And they're judging dude talking about, oh, this guy records himself in Target. Dog, you're just judging him for doing that and then getting paid off of that. Is there really that many levels to it? I just don't understand sometimes, man. I just don't. And maybe that tangent didn't land for anybody, but it landed for me, and I guess that matters. We could go get Jaime Jaquez. I think I'm saying his name right now. Bro, the comment section was attacking me when in one of my videos because I said his name wrong. I think I was saying like Jaime Jaquez. I think it's Jaime Jaquez. I could be wrong still, so let me know. Maybe y'all could let me know in the comment section the correct pronunciation if I'm still saying it wrong. I don't want to trade first, but we're at like a crossroads right now where I can't get any better pieces without trading first. Drew and 2 first gets me like 2 good players, right? I mean, Anthony Simons and DeAndre Ayton, I would say that's a decent trade package. If that's what we have to settle for, that's what we have to settle for. You know what? We're going to take it. We'll do that. Okay, so now we got a couple more role players on the team. Okay, things are actually coming together. They paid him $32 million? Oh, man, I am so sorry, Phoenix fans. Well, I guess not. Y'all traded him. Y'all be all right. We could go get Bradley Beal still, and this is looking real tempting now, but I might still hold off. But it's looking real tempting. I think I'm going to do it. Yeah, let's go get Brad Beal, because why not, right? And we got to replenish on some more draft picks. I don't know if they'll let me sign anybody else for much. I got $5 million left. I'll give it to TJ Warren. Bubble legend, man. I bet it's probably annoying if you are TJ Warren that almost every time anybody mentions this dude, it's always about the bubble. Because he did other good basketball stuff outside of the bubble. But I guess when you turn into prime Michael Jordan in the bubble, people talk about that when you're more of a good role player when you're not in the bubble, which is fine. The bubble produced some really good hoops, and I think that people say too much about it, how it's a fake ring or whatever. I think the bottom line is that every team that was in the playoffs there were playing under the same circumstances, right? Meaning that it was an even playing field. There wasn't any traveling to the games, giving the players more rest, and players didn't have to deal with a lot of the things they have to deal with when you're traveling to all these different arenas and stuff. So actually, it may have resulted in better basketball. I know the MJ fan. Oh no, I'm gonna get off on a tangent. The MJ fans that they might want to say, Bron, Mickey Mouse ring, bro. I'm not gonna say it. I might say it. Michael Jordan played against Plumber. I'm just playing. But what I was actually going to say was I feel like it's the same as any other ring. Maybe it's because I'm a LeBron guy and, people are going to roast me for saying that. But I feel like it's the same as any other championship. Are we not going to count all the championships the Celtics won because there were 4 teams in the league? I mean, they still won them. The other teams could have won them too. But, those are the type of things where it's like, are we really going to get into the nitty gritty of this basketball discourse? Because I just don't think it matters. Let's go get Nick Vucevic. Hold on. Let's just see where we're at as a team. I've really been locked in on my yapping. Okay, so we got 2 point guards here. That's good. We've got 2 shooting guards. We got 800 shooting guards. No small forwards, no power forwards, and 3 centers. Oh, so we're actually in a good spot if I just get things right positionally. We trade Bradley Beal, right? We go get an elite wing. I need a pick, though, for somebody. So that way we could go get that elite wing. And you know what? Actually, we can probably just get that wing with Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal's pretty good. We can go get Chris Middleton. That's a good wing player. I don't want to also trade Isaiah Joe, though. Ideally, I don't want to let go of him. I mean, Siakam, we need a 4. I don't trade for Siakam often. Why not do it today? Yeah, let's go get Pascal Siakam. Today has been oh my goodness, man. Today has been a historical day of yapping, and I apologize for that. Some people say they mess with the yap sessions heavily. I might check my YouTube studio and see that people clicked off after 2 minutes. But you know what? Honestly, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I might just not care. This might be one of the greatest yap sessions I've ever had. And even if I'm just talking to myself, I had a good time talking to myself. So, you know what? Oh, bro, I got to get Bogdanovich. I saw this video, right? It was 6 Rings of Steel, rebuilding the Lakers. And he moved Bogdanovich to the 3, and he's at 85. Why did nobody tell me? So there's free game for y'all. I mean, 6 Rings of Steel taught me it from his video, but that's insane, isn't it? That's insanity. All right, so now we just need a backup power forward. Now, how do we get that backup power forward? I'm not quite sure. We'll be figuring that out in the next few minutes, though. So we could do Anthony Simons, right? And what I'm thinking is, can we get like a 2-for-1 trade for Anthony Simons? Is that a possibility? Is that in the cards for us right now? I don't think it's in the cards. Okay, so we got to think outside of the box here. And we do not have like any trade assets. Our best trade pieces are Juan Toscano Anderson and Markieff Morris, which isn't great. But we're gonna try. We're gonna make do with what we have. Is that what they say? You know what? Give me Josh Richardson, right? We go get Josh Richardson. We just keep upgrading, keep upgrading. It's a vicious cycle. We can just go ahead and upgrade here. I saw a 77. It was a Gallo. Ooh, but Nick Richards probably has more value. So we go get Nick Richards, right? Nick Richards already coming in at a 77. I'm hoping he can get me a 79. But if 78 overall, rebounding legend, greatest ever, Kevon Looney is who we have to go for, we can do that too. So we're going to go get Kevon Looney, right? Boom. We get Kevon Looney. I probably should have done the Isaiah Hartenstein trade, but I feel like Kevon has some good value. So I might have been wrong. You know what? We're doubling back. We're doing the Isaiah Hartenstein trade because then we also get a first round pick for iHeart, and we go ahead throw him. Or that was a second rounder? Oh, I got clickbaited. We could go get. Okay, I'm stuck now. This is just a revolving door of trades. Wait, I traded Isaiah Joe? Wait, wasn't he supposed to be my backup too? No, Cam Thomas is my backup too. We're good. Okay, so now we got Isaiah Joe, and we just need to trade him for a 4, right? It's that simple. Somebody will throw me a decent 4. I mean, do we just bring back, I think I saw, ooh, yeah, let's go get Christian Wood. Hollywood, welcome to the team, man. All right, this took forever, bro. This actually took forever. We are 20 minutes deep into the recording, and I know I was talking a lot. I was definitely yapping quite a bit, but I was rebuilding whole time. Like, I wasn't just sitting here on the screen. Like, let's say I was just sitting on the calendar like this, just waiting and talking. No, I was doing things the whole time. I was really engaged with the rebuild. So actually, I think this is one of my best rebuilds yet. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I think I went crazy. Well, I completely dropped the ball, bro. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I completely dropped the ball, bro. We've barely been winning since I made all these moves. Oh, dude. I thought this was the squad. Bro, we brought in 85 overall Bogdanovich, Siakam, Bam, Anthony Simon. This is a beautiful basketball team. Why are we not winning more games? All right, you know what? That's fine. That's fine. Because next year, once Ja Morant comes back, they really won't know what to do. They won't know what to say. Oh, why is he back? No. He's not supposed to be playing. I gave him an injury for 188 days, and he came back after a month. But you can just chill on the bench, okay, Ja? Next year, you'll be able to come back, and we're making a real run at this championship next season since my guys wanted to completely flop on me after I spent 20 minutes, shout out Lil Uzi, building my team. If you know, 20 more minutes until I'm on. Oh, I hit that. Bro, I just saw they paid Eric Spoelstra 8 years. How much did that say? I'm flipping over to my other tab. 120 plus million? Golly. Bro, they're paying him Braun money to coach. Nah, not for real. They're paying him what? What NBA role player type money is he making? 120 divided by 8. What's that? 14 million a year. Hold on. If I got that right, I'm a genius. Okay, it was 15, but I was pretty close. I mean, for being off the dome, that's not too bad, right? But anyway, yeah, they're giving him 15 million a season to coach. That's fire. Congrats to Coach Spo. He's one of the only coaches to survive LeBron being on his team. Usually coaches just get cooked. We might actually make the playoffs. But usually coaches, they kind of just get cooked when LeBron's on the team because once they start struggling, the GM is like, all right, get out of here, buddy. You tried your best, but your best wasn't good enough, So you can go. And that seems to be what's happening with hands in pockets, Darvin Ham, right? And I don't know that Darvin Ham is the greatest coach. I saw there was a lineup with LeBron James and then Taurean Prince at the 2, Cam Reddish at the 3, Anthony Davis was at the 4, and then they had somebody else at the 5 or something like that. I don't know. Whatever the lineup was, bro, it was trash. It was Vanderbilt at the 4, AD at the 5. So it was Bron, Taurean Prince, Cam Reddish, Vando, and AD. That's ugly, bro. I'm sorry, but that's ugly. Why are you putting out a basketball lineup in the year 2020? Now we're in 2024, but that was more in 2023. But why are you putting out that lineup in the 2000s decade with one 3-point shooter out there in Taurean Prince? It makes no sense. Shout out Baby Keem. Again, if you know, you know, but we did not make it in to the NBA play-in tournament. It's unfortunate, and honestly, I don't blame myself. I blame the 2K simulation, and I blame my players. That's right. I'm not taking the fall for this one. Sorry, guys. This one's on you. But once Ja Morant comes back, oh man, it's gonna be incredible. So once our guy Big Ja comes back to the team, we're about to be a whole different squad. I kind of regret trading our pick though. I mean, I was thinking we were gonna be so good, but I was wrong, obviously. I mean, this group wasn't bad to close out the season by any means, right? The only issue was we just weren't as good as I would have hoped. So now Ja Morant is back, and we've got this deep team. I think Bogdanovich is the first guy who's gonna go. They'll give me Scoot Henderson for really. Really? I don't want this trade package, but this is ridiculous. Y'all remember that DeMarcus Cousins interview where he was like, this is getting ridiculous. But you know what? Actually, I just have to. Because hear me out, right? Let me cook real quick. We take Scoot Henderson, right? We take Scoot Henderson. We throw him in the trade finder with like a Jeremy Grant who we just got. No way we don't get somebody better. Chris Middleton and we might have got finesse. We might have just got cooked in that trade. Big Purr. We could go get Cat. Yeah, we might have got cooked in that trade. That one might have been on me. My apologies. But what can we flip just Scoot for? Can we get anybody crazy for just Scoot? I mean, this isn't bad. 2 wing players. But then we just traded Bogdanovich and Anthony Simons for Aaron Gordon and Cam Johnson. Oh, they cooked me. They cooked me. We could get Jaime Jaquez and a first rounder. You know what? We'll do that. Welcome to the team. And then we'll take Jeremy Grant and that first rounder and get Fred VanVleet. I don't want Fred VanVleet. With all due respect. I don't want him either. All right, Freddie V. You'll just have to prove to me that you can, do things for me. So hopefully that'll work out. You can be good. Actually, we don't want you. We could go get Jeremy Grant in a crazy pick, but then that means we got to trade Cam Thomas. And Cam Thomas, he's not a player I necessarily want to move off of here today. We could go get Anthony Simons back, but again, I'm not trading Cam Thomas. Oh my gosh, man. This man, Freddie V, has no value. But what I'm going to do is take this trade for Jalen Hood-Schifino. This will create like a $40 million trade exception we can use down the line. We've used trade exceptions in the past, and they've worked out well, so we'll try again today. Okay, I just threw JB in the trade finder, and now things are getting interesting. Trae Young, Darius Garland, I mean, come on. We were probably going for one of those trades, and I think it's going to be the Trigger Trae one. We trade for Trae a lot. I understand, but that's not going to stop me from doing it again. We also got Jamal Murray here, and is Jamal the right guy if we have Trigger Trae, or is Trigger Trae the right guy if we have Jamal? You know, that's what you really got to think about. I'm not trading him for Julius Randle, bro. I'm not doing any of these trades. All right, so we'll try Jamal, see if that can get us a 3. If it can't, actually, you know what? For now, I'm going to run it with Ja at the 2, Jamal at the 3, right? And this is going to be weird to start off the season, but this is going to be like our work in progress team. And then once the deadline comes around, that's when we get active. We fill out the whole team. Oh, we still have Siakam? Dude, I put together such a good team. I got to pat myself on the back real quick. Good stuff, Danny. I'm proud of you. And you all better say the same thing. But yeah. Oh, we could get DeAndre. Y'all see DeAndre had that nasty poster against the Pistons like it was 2016 or something. But who else can we afford to bring back? Y'all see, though, that 27 mil trade exception. Keep that in your back pocket. Just remember that I did that for later, because we'll probably be using that down the line. All right, so we're going to skip past this, and we will head to player progression, right? In progression, I don't think we should have anybody getting worse, but we do, of course, because, 2K just loves me. And, yeah, this is what the team's looking like. Pretty solid, pretty decent. And, again, it's going to be a deadline move type of year. We're going to go change some things around at the deadline. We're going to make our run at the championship, and it's all going to be fine, All right, so you see, this was all part of the plan, right? We're here around the middle of the season. We're the 1 seed already, right? But I know this isn't our ceiling. I know it isn't our ceiling. And there's going to be some crazy players available at the deadline, or at least that's what I'm banking on. Let's see. Trae Young, 2 firsts. I'm not seeing anybody crazy yet. I'm hoping a specific player pops up. Oh, he didn't. I thought, okay. I might have been delusional, but I thought Steph Curry was going to pop up in the trade finder. he's popped up the past couple videos. So or not the past couple, not that's crazy. That sounds crazy, but like he's popped up quite frequently over the last week or so. I would say maybe 2 weeks. I don't know, but recently I've been seeing old Curry, dude. Wembanyama is available. Hold on. Hold on. That might just change everything. Where's old Bron at? Is Bron untouchable, or is he just retired? Did the old man? Oh, he did. Dag nabbit. All right. I really said dag nabbit. I sound like Hank Hill off King of the Hill. You know where he's like, dag nabbit, Bubby. Oh, that was perfect. That was a great impersonation. Anyway, what am I doing? Let's go ahead and do this trade. San Antonio, give me Wembanyama, bro. I don't know what I'm doing, bro. I just have to try. I'll throw y'all. I got 2 firsts. I got 2 firsts and Walker Kessler for you guys, and you can just give me, the greatest, Victor Wembanyama. I'll give y'all Trae Young. Actually, I'll give y'all Trae Young. 20 million. How much more? 27 million. Oh, jeez. Oh, they got Andrew Wiggins. We'll be all right. We can make this work. I'll throw y'all Walker Kessler as well, and we're calling this a deal. They say no. Well, I got a second for you. Okay, I had to try. That's not gonna work. But we do want to make some type of move because this is weird. Like Ja Morant at the 2, Trae Young. What if I threw Ja Morant in the trade fire? I just wanted to see. I was just curious. We're obviously not trading Ja. LaMelo is available though, which is interesting. I wonder if we could get him. But yeah, I want to trade Trae Young for somebody with a bit more size. I mean, we're not necessarily looking for a big man. We're more so looking for some wing play. I mean, Kuz and PG is wing play. That's a lot of wing play actually. So we're gonna do that. That uses up our trade exception. We move Jamal Murray to the 2. We play old Kuz at the 3. Oh, then we got too many threes. Hold on. Let me see where we're at positionally now. We don't have any point guards, so we slide Murray and Morant over to the 1. Then at the 2, we got Cam Thomas. We throw Paul George over to the 2. At the 3 or at the 4, we're good. Wait, why do we have it like this? We move him here, we're good. Okay. Yeah, this is fine. So it's Ja, Cam Thomas, Kyle Kuzma, Siakam, Bam, Jamal. It's over. I'll just set down my controller, take a leisurely stroll as we go ahead and win this championship. It's light work. What did Bron say? Somebody said my impersonation was perfect last time, so maybe turn down your volume. Come on, man. Oh, it was bad this time. Wait. Let me just try to do the one part. It's too easy. That was perfect. That was perfect, man. Oh, you know what? I was tweeting and people were saying like, "Oh, you sound like you're in your 20s," And what's crazy is, bro, when I was like 15 or like around there, right before I had, my voice had dropped crazy, bro. Oh my goodness, I sounded like a little kid, bro. Like somebody had said in the replies, they were like, bro, in like 2020, you sounded like you were like 8. And it's facts, bro. I sounded so little a couple years ago, or I guess it's not even a couple at this point, but a little while ago, bro. I sounded so young, man. I was like I had my cute little voice, but now that's gone and I can't hit those high notes anymore. But it's okay, I guess. I think my voice, like I like my voice now, I guess. I don't know, man. Bro, there was this one time though, like I got sick, right? And my voice was on like Pop Smoke deep. Like I'm so serious, bro. And it was for like a day or 2, right? My voice just wouldn't come back. Like I could talk, but my voice wasn't back to normal. And I was walking around like sounding like Pop Smoke. Like it was crazy. Like Dior. Like I literally sounded like that. But anyway, this is how the team did this season. Eventually my voice, of course, came back down to earth or whatever. Now we sound now it sounds normal or whatever. But anyway. Rest in peace, Pop Smoke, of course. All right, we're up 3-1 on Dallas. Come on, let's beat them. All right, we beat them in 6. Round number 2, we got the Denver Nuggets, and we beat them in 5. Conference Finals, we got LA. We sweep them. NBA Finals, we got Philly. And let me tell you, the thing about Philly is, with all due respect, we don't respect them. We're going to beat them. Game number that's crazy. We're down 2-0. Oh, my bad, Philly. My bad, Philly. But we're just going to come back real quick. We were down 3-0. We're going to Game 7. Please, 2K. Give me a close game. I love you forever. I got my heart broken again. Oh, man. That's tough. That's tough. Again, it's crazy. I've never really had my heart broken for real. But anyway, we lost. We lost. So that sucks. 2K did really break my heart right there. All right, so let's see who's on the team that we might want to get rid of this offseason. Oh, I know who I want to get rid of. Paul George. Where's Paul George? Oh, he's expired. Oh, he's gonna want so much money. That's so annoying. Siakam. I want to move off Pascal. Spicy P. We could go get Cat. I would be fine actually getting Cat at this point in time. We could bring back Triple J, which wouldn't be bad either. But you know what? Against my better judgment, I'm gonna go bring in Karl Anthony Towns. He's making a lot, and I mean a lot of money. But hopefully we can afford to bring everybody back, even with taking on all his money. They were also giving me a pick though, so it's like I gotta do it basically. We're gonna accept all these team options. Oh, I forgot we had Jalen Hood-Schifino. I probably could have used him at some point in time in a trade, but I mean I guess I still could. All right, let's bring all these guys back. Gosh, actually, it wasn't even that crazy. It was just Jamal. Yeah, I mean, it was kind of crazy, but yeah, we got everybody back. Wait, we didn't have bird rights on PG? I mean, PG is going to become a smooth 78 overall after this free agency. We're over the hard cap. Am I really that pressed to bring back Paul George? Let me see. How much do I have to clear up? Do I have to clear up? Okay. A smooth 10 mil to bring back Paul George? I'd actually do that. Oh, okay. What I'm thinking is we trade Cat. I know, you just got here, but we need somebody cheaper. We could go get Pascal back, and then we don't even have to get that first. We don't even have to trade that first. We could just go get our pick basically right back. We could also get Sabonis, who's cheaper. Then we move Sabonis over to the 4. Then we slide back to free agency. We re-sign Paul George. Come on, PG. You know you're taking that deal. All right, then we bring back Paul George. We trade Paul George for somebody at the 2. Literally anybody who's not going to regress that bad. They're offering me a lot of different options, but I just need somebody who's I don't have to trade picks for and isn't going to regress. Casey Wallace is fine. This will create a big trade exception, and also he should go up in player progression. So welcome to the team, Casey Wallace. Golly, this ended up being a longer rebuild than I initially anticipated. This is what the team is looking like. We look pretty good. I'm going to try to do that big star trade again at the deadline. We'll see if it happens this time. All right, so we are here at the deadline. We're actually doing incredible, 41-10. So is there anything we necessarily have to do? No. But do I want to do stuff? Yeah, why not? So we do Bam Adebayo 2 first. That gets us somebody like elite. I mean, there's LaMelo. You know, there's LaMelo, which is interesting. I'm looking. Oh, he's back. He's back. That was crazy. That was crazy. But yeah, he's here. He's here. All right. Can I get the same offer for Jamal? Can I get the same? I think I can, low key. I think I can. LaMelo popped up. Where's Curry? Look at Curry, man. Oh, they don't want to do it for Jamal. All right. You drive a hard bargain, but you know he's Wardell, so we'll go do it. Give me Steph. We get a first round pick back. Now Steph Curry and Ja Morant, 2 shooters. I'm sorry, play together on the Memphis Grizzlies. I think I'm gonna have Steph play the. No, I wanted Steph to be the 1, Ja to be the 2. Yeah, that's what I wanted. And then we trade Jamal for another center since we just got rid of our guy Bam Adebayo. We got 2 first, so that gets us KP, which is cool. Yeah, that's probably our move there. We'll just go get KP. I'm not even gonna think about it too much. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get Porzingis. Boom. Team is the team. We got too many shooting guards. Hold on. Why is that? Oh, because we got Case and Wallace. We moved Case and no. All right. We got to trade one of them. We'll trade eeny, meeny, miny. I'm gonna trade Cam Thomas. I love you, Cam. I'm sorry. I didn't want to have to do it, but I have to do it right now. So I'm so sorry, Cam. Never mind, I'm not sorry anymore. I got DeJounte Murray. Welcome to the team, DeJounte. We'll slide old DeJounte over to the 1. He goes down 1, but that's whatever. Team is sensational. Let's go ahead and simulate the rest of the season. If we don't win the championship, I don't know what to say. I think the 2K doesn't like me, and that's really all there is to it. Oh, my computer's almost dead, and that's what I'm recording the video off of. Let me plug that in. That's clutch. Good W clutch, Danny, the clutch gene. But yeah, we'll go ahead and get to the end of this season, win that championship, and we'll call it a day. We're almost 40 minutes into the rebuild, and I'm still ringless. Shout out Chris Paul. Bro, I should have went all out to try and get him. Wembanyama wins the MVP award, and he wins DPOY. He's him. But we are at the end of the season here. Number 1 seed, 65-17 on the year. Round number 1, we're going to be taking on the Phoenix Suns. Yeah, the sun's not going to be shining so bright in Phoenix after we cook them. That was so corny. Round 2, we got Denver. We beat them in 5. Conference Finals, we got Wemby. Oh, great. Oh, great. Of course. It had to be Wembanyama. It had to. I can't go out like that, bro. I know. I said, oh, this is the last year. I lied. Unless Curry retired, I'm ending the video. He didn't retire. I got one more in me. There's no way I'm going out like that, losing to Wembanyama in 5 games. That's just not how we do it here. We're bringing everybody back. I keep forgetting about Jalen Hood-Schifino. I really could have traded him by now, but I didn't. So you know what? You live and you learn. Oh, jeez. All right, we're gonna offer Steph a deal. Is he enjoying that contract? Yeah, he is. Okay, cool. So we're gonna get Steph back. We also got to offer Walker. Are we gonna be able to afford both? Odds are probably not. So Sabonis, $50 million is insane. Yeah, you know, you're a great player and everything, but not $50 million great. So we're going to look to move off of Sabonis. We could go get Jamal back. I'm going to do it just because I think we could flip Jamal Murray for somebody a little cheaper and probably better than the offers we would get for Sabonis. Mitchell Robinson isn't even bad. He might be our guy here. Mitchell Robinson might be the guy who we go for. He's an 84, decent little overall. He's also a lot cheaper. So that should allow us to afford Walker Kessler and Stephen Curry. At least that's what I'm really, really hoping for, and it does. Okay, that was a great proactive move. I'm glad I did that because now we're going to be in a good spot. Do y'all have those little power strips that you use to plug in your stuff, you know, in case the power goes out? That way your whole setup doesn't just go boom, you know? Like, I have one of those power strips set up here, and I keep putting my foot by it, and I think that's a bad idea because what if I shut off my whole power strip and then the PlayStation turns off and the video's ruined? I'm probably overthinking it, and you know what? I might overthink the team and the moves at this deadline because I do not want to lose this year. I will go to extreme lengths so that we don't lose. I'm going to make like all the moves I need to make this team as stacked as possible so that we're guaranteed to win this chip. And if we don't win this year, I'm really done for. I'll actually be done with the rebuild. Bro, the recording was paused that whole time? Dude, oh, I thought I unpaused the recording. Oh, shoot. Well, here's what I did. Let me show you guys real quick. We traded Jalen Hood-Schifino and Chris Lyles to go get Anthony Simons, and I traded Walker Kessler and Cason Wallace for Paolo Banchero. So now we have Anthony Simons, who was for some reason on a minimum, and then I also got Banchero, right? So that's what I did. There's a quick recap. My bad. I thought the recording was unpaused. Wow, so I guess the Warriors found their Curry replacement. They signed Luka, and Luka won MVP. I'm not here for all the tomfoolery. We were somehow the 4 seed, 55-27. I showed y'all the moves we made. The team's incredible. So if we lose, it's 2K's fault. Round 2, we got the 8 seed Lakers. We beat them. Conference Finals, we got OKC. We're up 3-2. We were up 3-0, and we beat them in 6. So we're headed to the NBA Finals against Indiana, who have Tyrese and Donovan. I see them pick up Mitchell quite a bit in the simulation. Game 1 goes to us. Game 2 is going to go to them. We're up 2-1. We're up 3-1. And finally, please don't do this. Don't. I swear, no outro or anything. If we lose, I'm not saying a word. This video's ending. Well, I will sit here and watch it with you. I'm not saying anything else. If we lose, the video's over. Oh, we won. We did it. NBA champions. Finally, I was able to do it. I don't care about my friends listening, who's online. We did it. Ja Morant wins Finals MVP. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe. Have a great day. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.